Hey guys, what is going on? Today I wanted to talk about the PSO2 headline, more so about the new class coming out, which is the Waker class, reminiscent of the Summoner. But not much here, sadly. Not a lot of juice. I was really hoping they'd ride strong off of the Kavaris update with all the new changes, but it looks like they want us just kind of to build our weapon. No new real challenge aside from rank 2. Rewards, still a ginormous issue. But yeah, let's go over it real quick. I'm not going to go into each individual scratch. There's just more scratches. Like I said, you guys can comb through this. It's on PSU blog I am using, or it's bumped.org, I guess now. Just survival tickets, items from PSO2, scratch tickets, basically. But there is a new event. The PSO2 10th anniversary event is coming. Basically the same event we've been getting, nothing really new. We got some new races, we got Emperor Rappy, which is pretty cool. This is an anniversary event. I was hoping they'd go really hard with this, but it still seems more just casual oriented. Sadly, nothing like too hardcore. For the endgame players, really just casual stuff. The coolest thing, I guess, is that there's dread enemy spawns are now 5 minutes instead of 10 minutes for the period of time, for like a whole month, basically. So getting like dread keeper is going to be really nice. Just getting augments you've been wanting from certain dread enemies, and dread enemy kills in general are going to be much easier. A new event, some weird looking rappy guy. You get a new 6-star series, which I don't know what the stats are in it. I don't know if they showed them in the preview, but I do like the weapon design. The sword looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like Evil Clips, but a little bit better. So I'm excited to get these. They're actually pretty strong. Daytime exploit is in the daytime. You get a 2.5% power increase, which is a potency increase. So that's pretty amazing. You could also use the Kavaris tickets to trade them in, so I guess they wanted to just kind of get rid of them because, you know, I don't think there's any other way to get them, and we've been holding on to them. They're already plus 40. They have 4 special abilities. These are weapons, I think these are just must-haves, especially if you do not have a 6-star for some reason. 100% a must-have. This starts next week, so July 6th. Special scratches, blah, 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 you know, just a bunch of different scratches. Like I said, I'm not going to go over any of these specifically. I'm just going over, like, the main things. But I will go over actually one of the scratches has some cool new weapons, which kind of like gives me hope for the future that they'll port in a different weapon type that I've been waiting for. But there is a new limited time quest. It doesn't require any triggers. You could do it from the quest counter. It's a boss rush, which I am super actually excited for. I love boss rushes in PSO2. They are really fun. Hopefully this gives a super good amount of rewards. Regardless, you will be able to get like different like augments, and Emperor Raptor will be there, which I don't know what he's going to give. So this might be worth farming literally over anything else. I'm pretty sure it will be, considering you're fighting so many different bosses, which means you're probably getting different boss souls. Hopefully of rank 3 Verity, depending on the rank of the, you know, quest. I'm super excited. It looks really good. But yeah, like I said, don't know what Emperor Raptor is going to drop. There's a chance you can get him, depending on the rank. It goes higher. Like, you know, if you're higher rank, you basically have a higher chance of encountering the Rappy. But I'm going to probably play this, like this is going to be like a majority of my playtime. Is just spamming this limited time quest, because I'm assuming this is going to be like a must-have for a whole month. So this comes on the 13th, sadly, so we have to wait another week. So 2 weeks from now, this happens. But next week, you know, it's very light. 13th is where it gets a little bit more exciting. But like I said, still no real endgame, unless this is going to be pretty hard for the higher rank version, but I doubt it. Yeah, but not much else. Like I said, just a bunch of scratches, world trial, which I always hate doing these. This is late July though. Like this isn't even July anymore. Like July 27th, it's so late. They really kind of skip from 13 to 27th, I feel like, in content, which I don't even consider this to be content. You're literally just walking around, grab a random. This is again more casual oriented. Nothing super exciting. Now the super exciting thing is this Waker class. Waker is finally here. I'm going to play a clip from the Waker class before I start explaining about it, but I'm super excited. All right, I'm gonna let the clip play. All right, so Waker is basically Summoner revamped. Now, I think this is how you do a Summoner class. This literally is perfect. I think all Summoners should more function like this. It feels like kind of a normal class, its own uniqueness, its own design style. Um, everyone, the biggest issue that they had with Waker when on release, or on reveal, is it didn't have the pet raising system anymore, so that's gone. You don't have to, and you have no identity where you pull it out and it stays out forever. So people are pretty upset. It's yeah, I mean, it would be cool if the pet could stay out forever depending on which one you use last, but you can use multi attacks. If you saw in the video, you can combine attacks basically to uh with different what is it, pets, so, or familiars. So like it's not really the same summoner as it was before. It's more updated in Genesis. It looks really cool. The designs of the actual familiars look amazing. I like the winged bird, and the punching guy looks kind of cool, but he's pretty basic. But Marion looks as adorable as ever. I am so glad they kept Marion. I'm super excited to see what other photon arts they're going to be adding. You're going to start, I'm assuming, with 3, but you're going to get more in the future. Marion looks absolutely amazing, though. I hope they add more. Based on your PAs, you just get a new, like, summon, and you can combine them as well. It's gonna get a little convoluted though if you can combine any of them. I don't know if you can do more than 2. It looks like you can only do 2, but you might be able to do more. One thing I was confused about though is how you basic attack. I don't think I saw in the video the tact, or the harmonizer. I don't know if it was actually attacking by itself or if there was always a summon out when they were attacking. Like, I couldn't tell. It said that your summon is used when you use your weapon action as well as you use a photon art, but it didn't say anything about your normal attack. But it looked like he was normal attacking and there was a summon. The last PA you used was based on that, but I'm not sure. That's how it worked in PSO2. So I'm interested to see if that's the case, or maybe I missed it. Maybe you actually just attack with your harmonizer like they said, and their summon is not involved at all, it doesn't show up or whatever. I think I'd probably rather the summon show up, but because that's the identity of the class. But it's kind of cool that you kind of just wave your tact around. It feels like more of an engagement. All I know is this is a massive upgrade from base PSO2. Base PSO2 did not even feel like you were playing the class really. It really just felt like you were matching 2 buttons over and over again. Maybe a third one to like throw Marin or whatever. It was so boring. This one looks so exciting. It looks like new Genesis. It looks high action. It looks like you're going to be in in the kind of fray. And you also you have melee, I'm assuming mid-range as well as far range. So I'm super excited to see how they're going to kind of like integrate that. That seems really broken as a class, just being able to handle all fronts super easily. But I guess there's other classes that can do that, like Ranger technically can do that. So I'm not really too surprised, but super excited. Now for anyone who has PSO2 pets, you can actually get them in the form of a mag if you level your pet to 80, or if it is level 80. So if you guys really cared about your pets in base PSO2 and you wanted to port them over, do not fret, you can actually have them as a mag, so you can always have them out. People are also complaining about that, but like I said, it's a new game basically, and I don't think they should have ported them over anyways. They'll probably add more familiars in that are similar to the pets, but you can have them as mags. So if you like to pet so much, which there are some really good ones back there, I would love to have some. I might actually go back in base PSO2 and try to level a pet up just to have them as a mag. Yeah, super good stuff. This is probably the most exciting update so far we've gotten for August, at the very least. It's not even July, so we'll get this in August. Hopefully it's also stacked with content. I feel like they're going to use this as like an excuse though, not to put in like content for August. You're gonna be like, all right, here's a new class, but for me, classes aren't content. Sure, I can level up to 40 or 60, whatever, but it's just, I don't know, it doesn't feel as good to me. I'm interested to see if the next thing they're gonna do is gonna be a roadmap. We have no idea what's coming up within the future. I think the roadmap ends here, so I'm super excited to see if they're actually gonna reveal that soon. Hopefully. We are getting some good changes though, with like the weapon requirements or whatever being easier to unlock the shop today, actually, or tomorrow. We're getting like just basically a lot of quality of life stuff before or during July, and then just like the events, the new weapons with the seasonal weapon or whatever. So nothing too exciting. So if you guys are really like wondering if you wanted to start the game right now, I still think you should start it. It's still like it's a good time. You might enjoy yourself a little bit, but don't be surprised when you get to end game. There isn't really a lot to do to basically make you thrive in endgame. There is rank 2 Dark Falls, which definitely I heard was really hard. I haven't done it yet. That's like the hardest piece of content you have right now, as well as the 5 gigas in purple, Kavaris. Those are the 2 main pieces of end game content. As far as like raids and stuff go, though, sadly there is not a lot. I heard rank 2 you have to work with your teammates more. I don't know if that's true. I haven't looked at a video of it. I probably won't look at a video right away. I kind of want to go in blind, to be quite honest, but like I said, for the end game folks, still nothing, man, sadly. So if you guys are waiting, I guess keep waiting. We'll see what happens in August, but July is pretty much of a dead month in terms of actual end game content. Pretty good for the seasonal update, though, if you cared. It's always worth to get these seasonal items. There's usually really good augments you can get, or decent augments, as well as these weapons are always cracked to their mind. You should probably just buy out every single weapon you can, so grind some points, get those weapons. There are plus 40, so really good just feeding material, as well as if you ever wanted to use a different class. These are really great, weapons eventually when you get to the level. They're going to be the best in slot for you, probably. There are 6-stars, so there's a lot of people who don't have their 6-stars yet. They didn't buy their 6-star for some reason. Definitely get these. It's literally just a free 6-star, which, again, I'm assuming the gap between the 6-star and the 5-star is going to be as huge as the other 6-stars, as well as, hopefully we get a new 7-star soon that kind of like is like Kaisar, where we have to farm it, but a little bit more interesting. But yeah, like I said, I'm super excited for Summoner specifically, but overall for July update, not really that excited. I just wanted to make a quick update post basically about what's going on. Sorry I didn't go in depth about some of the scratches and stuff. That was mostly what we were getting as well. But like I said, it's really just an event, seasonal event for a month, and Class Waker, which again isn't July. But, as an anniversary, a little disappointed. Drill is pretty cool, I guess, but wasn't really, the 1 year I was looking for. I wish they gave away some insane cosmetic or something too, along with the anniversary, and then maybe some really cool anniversary boss, or like a collab, or like a crossover or something with a different game. That'd be really cool. But whatever. I'm not one to judge. Anyway, hopefully August gives us that end game thrive, end game content that we're looking for, something that we can really challenge ourselves, as well as get rewarded for it. Because I think right now, PSO2 doesn't need new content necessarily. Like, it has so many different boss fights and variations you can just kind of tune up to our level. If they took all the low level content with all the bosses and everything else and tuned up to level 60, and then just added good rewards and a good end game grind, a cycle grind, maybe a weapon type that required you to grind those things, that would be true end game. Maybe, have more raid like mechanics. You don't need raid like mechanics, but I'd want them. And make it actually so you have to work with a pre-made party, or you and your other teammates actually had to work together much more closely, as well as just it being really hard, high DPS check, all this other stuff. They could literally just change, fine tune a couple of things and change it all that are already, all the assets already currently in the game without creating new ones. But hopefully they go crazy for Waker. I really hope they just load it with content. I don't think they will. I have no faith in them loading it. They like to go piece by piece to kind of like drip feed us a little bit, but like I said, I'm super excited. Anyway, Waker looks really good. I hope you guys, I'm probably going to level it a little bit, honestly. It looks really good. So, Marin is so adorable, and you look like you have wings and a stand. It's like you have like Joker or Persona from, what is his name? His name is Joker, yeah. Or no, his name is Arsene, sorry. Arsene from Persona 5, so it looks really cool. I'm super excited. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.